Hello, hello, everybody. And he's already pulling the Wabbajack out, and we have not even started. Hi, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Sorry, did not mean to hit the mic. But welcome to our Thursday evening ESO stream. The last one before the move. Oh boy, I'm kind of nervous about that. Which character should I stream bomb with today? Whichever one you like, Yumi. Whichever one you like. I'm sure you will find me regardless. Chaos does not know time. I mean, that's fair. That is fair. Yes, how are you all doing tonight? Hope you guys are doing well. I hope your weeks have been good. Have you guys been up to anything interesting? Seriously, you should tell me. Because I like knowing these things. You guys are wonderful. And I want to know more about the things that go on in your lives. It's also vaguely frustrating as a streamer because there's a bit of a delay. So sometimes, you guys will say something and I'm like, wait, what was I asking about? I don't even know. I mean, I turned the Crescent Moon post into a bit of a mess with a yes. No Man's Sky updated with the Beyond update. I've actually never played No Man's Sky. I know some of you guys have, like, I know E, obviously, and wasn't Swilly poking at it for a while? I can't remember. Hey, Chibi. Fun fact, I was working on maxing provisioning when you came to visit my house. Did I take some of your food, Yumi? If I did, I apologize. I did not mean to steal some of your food. I did go visit Yumi's house in ESO the other night. It is very pretty. Okay, good. I don't know if we can actually steal, like, furnishings from other players. But I hope I didn't. I really hope I didn't. Not the sort of thing I'd want to do. Swilly does play it, just gets kind of hung up with the base stuff. Meanwhile, my wanderlust is so high. Yeah, like, that's a problem with, like, a lot of those games. Like, even when completely different game, and I don't know how many of you guys actually played Wildstar when it was an actual game we could play. But I swear there was something about that game that really brought out, like, my inner explorer in there. I was like, ooh, what's this over here? What is that over here? Can I actually climb up this thing? It's weird because I feel like if I were to poke at No Man's Sky, that is actually what I'd be doing. Just like, ooh, what's that thing over there? And then about an hour later, when I get to whatever that thing is, I'd have a moment of, where did I put my base again? Knowing me, that is exactly what would happen. I'm easily distracted. It is a sad thing. I was thinking of mailing everyone who plays cakes on their birthdays. Can you actually make cakes in ESO? I don't level provisioning. I don't know. But I feel like if you can make cakes, you should make cakes. The game puts waymarkers. Okay, good. I would get so lost otherwise. Yumi thinks they have 3 cake recipes. Well then, 3 cake recipes are delicious. I actually think you might be able to pick up a cake recipe during the ESO anniversary. I can't remember if I'm making that up or not. I might be. But if I'm not, if providing you're still playing, Yumi, for the anniversary next year, you should see if you can, in fact, make a cake or obtain a recipe from that. We were talking about No Man's Sky, Chibi. And I was saying how I'd probably get lost horribly. Because I'd get distracted by something shiny off on the horizon. I mean, hell, I easily get lost in ESO, and I have a freaking compass at the top of my screen with waymarkers. So, yeah, I don't know how much the waymarkers in No Man's Sky would actually help me. We can but hope, though. We can but hope they'd be more useful. She was watching someone play that, and it's one of those games I'd love to play and play for 2 days before realizing how much time has gone by. Yeah, I can see that. There was... Oh god, I don't even remember the name of this game now. But it was like an ocean exploration sort of thing. One of my friends was playing it ages back when it actually came out, and I don't remember the name of the freaking game. All I remember was I could not watch that for too long. It might have been Subnautica, yeah. All I know is I couldn't watch it for too long because the open ocean thing freaked me out too much. It's not the sort of game I'd be able to play for too long. That one I cannot play because I'm terrified of the dark and the depths. And yeah, I hear ya. I hear ya, GB. There's no horror like ocean horror. Agreed. Ocean horror. There's like so much they can get away with that just because, you know, deep sea exploration. Nobody knows what the fuck is down there. I have trouble exploring the ocean in Minecraft. Oh no. Which, that's another game I haven't actually played. Minecraft. I feel like I'm not also much of a builder in games, so I probably would not enjoy that as much as I feel like other people do. But... Guys, I know, E. You can't be that shocked, dear. Okay, that's when you play co-op and your friends do all the building. I mean, yeah, but I'd also feel bad making them do all the work. I'm just saying. Do not feel bad. Actually, no, you know what would probably happen if I tried to play Minecraft? I would probably get myself consumed by Endermen sooner rather than later. I've heard tell that those are a thing. I want nothing to do with them. Those of us who build do it because we freaking love doing it, and having someone around to admire it is like the best thing ever. I can see that. I can see that. Don't look them in the eye. So basically the Endermen are kind of like the weeping angels from Doctor Who. Yeah, I'll just avoid them and stick to games that don't have them. Step 1, carry a bucket of water. Step 2, if you accidentally look at them, dump water and stay in it. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I also don't want to know what creepers are. Okay then, that is bizarre, but I'm not gonna question it too much. I will just avoid the scary things. That is just usually what I do. Why do creepers explode, though? That just seems odd. Just go to bed at night. I mean, I could. Story of the creeper. They were a bug. What? Oh boy. When Notch was designing pigs, he mixed up vectors and made it really tall instead of wide. I have several concerns. That seriously sounds like something out of a freaking nightmare. So it was a tall, flat thing with whittled legs at the bottom. Oh my god. Nope. No thank you. Do not want. Do not want. Now they look like walking cacti that explode. Yeah. Do not want. Very much do not want. Thank you. I actually went and looked up what a freaking creeper looked like because I wasn't 100% sure. And just looking at it, my reaction was, nope. No thank you. P.S. They're afraid of cats, so just fill your base with cats. I mean, I guess I could. That just seems weird. But I mean, I could totally do that, I guess. I fill my base with cats anyway, as you should, because cats are freaking fantastic. I'm just saying. Headcanon cats mistake them for scratching posts. I can see that. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, so what do you guys say we get into things for the night, huh? What do you guys think? Although now I'm just picturing a cat attacking an Enderman like a scratching post. Not an Enderman, a creeper. What are words? We just don't know. But the mental image is hilarious. I am not gonna lie. Tie a cat toy on a string to like the head of a creeper. Let it run off. Cat chases him. Anyhow, what do you guys say? Let's get into things for the night. Just a couple of things before we get started, though. As a reminder, no streams next week whatsoever. On account of moving and not getting access to the internet until next Saturday. Yay. I will still be around in Discord as much as possible for you guys. I know it's sad. I'm very sad about it. You guys know me. I don't really like canceling streams for whatever reason. I always feel bad about it when I do. But this is just a sad reality that exists and we must endure. I will try to keep you guys updated in Discord with regard to what's going on and when we will actually be back. I'm hoping I'll still be able to do the stream on the 25th, but I'm not 100% sure that is going to actually be a thing, because I will not know when my stuff is arriving at my house until the movers pick up our things on Tuesday. So, yeah. I don't know what is going on as of yet, but I will let you guys know as soon as I do. For updates regarding that, though, you guys can hang out in our Discord. You guys are there already, but for any lurkers who might be hanging out, come join us in Discord if you feel brave enough. You do not have to, but there is a link if you guys are interested. We do not bite, I promise, unless you specifically ask us to do so. If you do, well, I have several questions for you. Please do not ask us to bite you. That's just no, that's just bad. Anyway, but yeah, I will try to keep you guys updated either in our Discord, which again, link over that way. Hopefully that's where Twitch chat is. I think that's where Twitch chat is. Still won't bite personally. I mean, yeah, you'd be more inclined to use a Wabbajack, I think, E. Yes, so updates will either be in Discord or on my Twitter account, which is twitter.com/Thionel, same way it's spelled right down there. And you can find links in the panels down below the video. Feel free to follow me there as well. I tend to post lots of retweeting, I try to interact with everybody as much as possible, so feel free to follow me there as well, if you are so inclined. That's what happens when you don't pay attention, E. I'm just saying. And one last thing, as per usual, before I flip over and get into streaming things for the night. Just a reminder that if you guys want a completely free way to support my channel and the things I do here, you guys can actually send a sponsored video message that will display up here in that corner somewhere. You guys can go to loots.com/Thionel. Again, same way it's spelled right down there. There's also a link in the panels and an exclamation mark command, which Chibi is helpfully typing in now. Again, it's completely free. You don't even need an account on this site. You just basically have to get your email confirmed. Like, they'll send you a link to like confirm your email or whatever, and then the message will show up there. I make an effort to respond to anything you guys say via Loots. So feel free to make it relevant to whatever is being discussed at any point. It might take me a bit after the message shows up to realize, oh shit, somebody has sent in a message via Loots. Because I only have the one monitor. However, I do make an effort to try to respond to anything you guys say with that, so please feel free to use it. Feel free to abuse it, because it is, again, a free way for you guys to support the channel and the things we do here, and it is much appreciated. Much, much love for you all, because you all are awesome, and I adore you. But let us get into things, because announcements are out of the way now. And we do have a daily to do before we get into anything. Because, you know, it's still the Orsinium celebration right now. And yeah, I still have tickets to acquire. I already actually got enough to obtain the berry for this event, so right now this is just me either building up storage for the next set of berries we get, or I'm gonna put them towards another Indrik feather for a third Indrik, because this is my life now. Ooh, I see we have a message coming in because I haven't flipped over yet. It's very sparkly, that message. Apparently, Aw. Thank you, Chibi. Much appreciated. Yes, many, many murder deer. All the murder deer. Well, not all the murder deer. I am... At this point, I will be missing one. Which I'm not... Which part of me is like, I'm not overly thrilled about it, but
have a room now?
It is what it is.
Sure you're aware of everything that's happened.
I heard there was a
Someday I will have one. You shall.
That shouldn't interfere with me.
Yumi, have you been doing your dailies?
People died at the moot.
Then I
Have you done Orsinium dailies? Because that is how we can currently
Chiefs
acquire
have died,
tickets.
and all you can think about is a room. Very well.
Excellent, excellent. So, you guys may notice, I have a staff now. Because I gave in to the RNG. And I figured, how bad could this really be? I'm still, after living with this for like a week, I'm still trying to figure out if this was a good decision or not, but...
Thank Malik.
We shall see, I guess.
Your pack. Got another crisis for you. Interested?
I'm here to work. What do you have for me?
Laborers from all over Tamriel have come to Orsinium, eager to carve out a better life. I'm sure I don't need to tell you. It's arduous work. They need hearty meals to stay strong, and there's not enough to go around.
How can I help?
Bagrugbush is in charge of the city's food stores. She tells me we're almost out of meat, and we need more in a hurry. Hunt mammoths, bears, any big animal you can find. Also, kill some of those damn poachers. Bagrugbush can give you more details.
Fair enough. I will collect some meat and slay those poachers.
Take the meat to Bagrugbush when you're done.
Well, I guess you're still well-staffed, but is it a Wabbajack? It is sadly not. I don't think there's actually a Wabbajack skin. If there was, one of my staffs would definitely be a Wabbajack. I'm just saying. Also, yay, multiple feathers.
You're back? Good. I've got a whole mess of growling bellies waiting to be fed. Get out there and get hunting.
I hear you need somebody to go hunting? What's up?
I do. Orsinium's workers can't take time off to go hunting for food, so it's up to me to provide it. I want as much meat as you can bring back, enough to feed them for a week or so. But you aren't going to get it killing rabbits or squirrels.
What do you suggest?
If I were you, I'd focus on bears, a chater, and mammoths. You might be able to carve a gobbet or two off an elk or a horker, but it'll be slow going. Arzarog told you about the other part of this job, didn't she?
She mentioned poachers.
Yeah, damned poachers are capturing or killing Rothar's game as quick as they can. Some ship it south, others even sell it to the Winterborn. Either way, Orsinium goes hungry. Find those bastards and teach them to keep off our hunting grounds.
But yeah, once I switched over to my stabs, I started actively doing the world boss dailies, which is weird for me because that's not usually something I tend to do. But
Thank you for saving Glenumbra. Thank you so much.
I don't know. The world bosses, they're not necessarily faster than anything else, but I feel like they're slightly more entertaining than running around various delves for ages. I don't know, maybe that's just me.
It's 8:25. Have you murdered a Thalmor today? Hashtag the elf you kill today is the human you save tomorrow. Hashtag Altmer lives dawn. T-matter.
Wow, my bot did not know how to respond to that. Hi, Antu, how are you doing? And no, I have not murdered a Thalmor yet today. That is indeed a thing I will need to do at some point, but no Thalmor murder yet. First we go hunting. The one problem with focusing more on the world boss dailies in this game as opposed to going through the delves is that for some of the world bosses, the world boss dailies are basically twofold. They are, hi Mammoth. No meat for me. How rude. The world boss dailies basically occur in two parts. You have an you have a numerical value thing you need to deal with, such as in this case, gathering stew meat. Other ones, it has been rescue these people, or okay, you are tiny H out there. I do not want to murder the tiny H out there. You are adorable. But yeah, you have issues like this where NPCs that you need for things die really quickly, and it is sad. And they take forever to respawn. And I see you have a loot message that came through. What was it? Oh, you thighs a precious bean. Bean is compliant with preciousness. Aw. Thank you, E. That is an ogre. We want to avoid him.
Did you know that ground Altmer is equal to twice its weight in Magicka potions?
No.
Hashtag sustainability. Hashtag save Tamriel.
I have a few concerns, Antu. They basically all amount to one thing. Hashtag WTF. Why do you know that? Nope, nope. Nope. We do not stop there. Because I care about the future of Tamriel. You could be slightly less creepy about it. I purposely adjusted the command to do that. So it affects the sacrifice is whoever utilizes it. I apologize for precisely nothing. Anyway, heading out to stream myself with some mini screenshots to your Discord. Yeah, you would better. I want to see all the shiny things. The heck? Oh, that's a harpy. The harpies are useless to me right now. Oh, there's a shot there. Technically, we don't have to utilize the hunting grounds listed on our maps. We just need to find the beasts and slay them. That is sadly not a command yet. I've been slacking on putting some things in. I do apologize. I know there's another one. I feel bad killing this Achater, especially when there are tiny babies nearby that are probably theirs. But, the meat is a thing that I require. So. I heard Nernroot. Nernroot! Alright. I also learned a very valuable lesson the other day when I was hunting through here. Be careful where you put down your elemental blockade. I accidentally got an entire army of mud crabs to come after me while I was trying to kill an enemy. It was not a fun time for me, personally. So just, you know, be careful where you drop down your giant elemental blockade. Always make sure you know where things are going. Oh, jeez. How did I somehow gather 2 of them? I just don't know. I did not mean to acquire 2 of them, but it sort of happened. Oh, jeez. But yeah, just be mindful of where your blockade falls. I learned that the hard way. Do not be me. How is that still not enough stew meat? I honestly thought, given how much I acquired off of our first 2, you know, I was so sure it's a troll. A troll is going to be in no way helpful to me. For this particular quest, you get more meat off of the Achater, off of bears, like this guy here. Or mammoths. Mammoths, for some reason, are very difficult to locate for me in this game. Sometimes I get lucky and, you know, they're right there, but other times not so much. There we go. And now where are the poachers? The poachers are somewhere. The poachers are back up there. Which, hopefully, there's a decent group of people out and ready to murder poachers. Hopefully. You never really know in these kinds of things. Usually, I have gotten ridiculously lucky. And there's been a nice group of people around, ready to, you know, help murder a world boss. Other times I feel like I've been I stand there for like 5-10 minutes before somebody shows up. So kind of hit or miss sometimes, but that is a harpy. You do not want to be on the same side as a harpy. Bad things tend to happen. Oh jeez. I am just pulling everything. Oh, here comes friends. Nope, there they go. Okay. Going to sneak Sneak up here. Oh, these are friends. Okay. These guys are friends. These are good people. Mostly. Hopefully, they are all here for the world boss as well. Which will be spawning somewhere up in here. Oh, jeez! Suddenly, everything. Suddenly, everything ever. I did not do that. Somebody else did that. I am pretty sure. Also, I may be the only healer around here. I don't know. I'm hoping not. Oh, jeez. Nope. We do not stand in bad. Just in case anybody goes over there.
I need heal.
Well, there is no healer for you, so deal with it, sir. Alright, and now the last thing comes out of there. Eventually. Oh jeez, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die a horrible death. Whoop. No, it would probably help if I did not stand in a thing. I'm just saying. Trying to figure out where anything is. Okay. This is when chaos happens. As we are waiting. There it is.
The enemy's upon us. Protect our quarry.
Oh, jeez. Poachers. Poachers want me to be their friend. I don't want to be their friend. Ow! Rude! Rude! Note to self, do not stand in the red.
We're done. Protect.
Woohoo! What do we get off of this? It's nice leather. Decent dagger. I will take it. That was sort of a cluster, though. I am not gonna lie. Like, that definitely could have been handled a bit better. I'm gonna come back this way, because I can easily get at this way shrine. Whoop. I'm not even really sure what happened. I honestly think somebody just ran in there and chaos ensued. Which, not necessarily a bad thing, but very, very chaotic. Although, to be fair, usually when I come to these sorts of things, it's a lot of standing around waiting for a decent-sized group to amass, and then somebody randomly decides to charge in and take on the boss, so who knows, really? At this point, I have actually hit up every single one of the world bosses in this zone. which is kind of hilarious for me because you guys know that's not the sort of thing I usually do. But because of this event, I have seriously hit up every single world boss at least once. I think now we're on cycle 2 of these world bosses. Which again, I find absolutely hilarious because that's not usually what I do. No, I don't want to steal the apple. Hi.
You're back. From the smell, I'd say you were successful. Am I right?
I retrieved the meat and got rid of your poachers.
I'm not sure which pleases me more. Either way, the workers get to eat, not a minute too soon. These immigrants bleat like goats when they're hungry. Don't stray too far, all right? I'm sure we'll need more meat soon. Thanks again.
Alright, what am I at for tickets? Okay, I'm at 6 now. Let us open our caches and see what we get. A new ring. And gauntlets. Okay. The ones I have on are weirdly better. Maximum health-wise. But, you know, I will definitely take that crafting pattern. Because I don't believe it's one I have yet. Now, if I could just find it. There we go. All right. Let us get back to plot, my friends, because, well, we are in the middle of Covenant plot right now. In fact, let me pull up our quest journal. We're in Rivenspire. Let me just see, where even... Okay, this is Rivenspire. We need to get up here. Weirdly enough, the path from Hoarfrost Downs, which is technically not the closest way shrine, but this is the direction we were going in. It looks like there's stuff down here, maybe, just because of how this path runs. So we may make a slight detour, because I'm curious about where that path actually goes. So please indulge, my friends, because I'm curious. Let us see. Also, I freaking love the loading screen for Rivenspire. I love all the loading screens in this game. Like, let's just be real here. This artwork is gorgeous. And I adore it. All of the loading screen artwork is freaking gorgeous. And many props to the people who make it and make it look shiny. I forgot to hit up a merchant, so we're gonna go talk to one. Because first of all, my gear requires repairing, but also I got things I gotta sell off. Oh, apparently my inventory isn't that bad, so yay. I thought it was worse than that. We might be good for a bit longer, at least. There's like some stuff I'm honestly scared of just outright getting rid of, because I might decide, oh, you know, this is... I'm gonna go back to being a stam blade, and who knows. Hey, Skyrim for life, how are you? Okay, let's see what's down this path, because I am curious. I may need to remove the cooldowns on the sound effects. Oh, there is a dolmen up that way, apparently. I know there's a quest back there.
Time for a celebration! Cheese for everyone!
I just want to see if anybody's over here. There might not be. Oh, hey! There's actually a person. Almost never happens. A lot of the times, dolmens in other zones do not tend to get a whole lot of traffic. So I'm very glad to see that is not the case here. Hey, no, stop that. But you do want to check out dolmens if you can. The shiny things tend to come out of them. You tend to get more decent rewards at the not higher dolmens. These used to be higher dolmens. They're technically not anymore. Just because of how they reworked things with the one Tamriel update. You would think Skyrim for life, but sadly no.
This exercise becomes amusing, mortal. Give my minions more practice.
Ooh, we got a warden here.
May your soul burn.
What have we got? Okay, this does about the same as what I've got. I mean, I'm gonna take it anyway. But... Nope. Nope, you spiders can F right off. I want nothing to do with you spiders. I don't like spiders in any game, really. What is that? Was that another message? That was just a sponsored iteration. But, a nice reminder, nonetheless, that there is a perfectly valid way to support my stream without costing you guys anything. And that involves hitting up loots.com/Thionel and sending in a sponsored video message, much like the ones you've been seeing so far tonight. Which stone is this? That's the Atronach. Okay. I know I saw a thing up this way.
What?
Okay, this just takes us back into town. So then what was that? I was coming down here.
I know you. Daggerfall, that mad plan to take on Molag Bal. Crazy. Let me ask you though, if someone committed a heinous crime, slaughtering innocent people and such, could they ever be forgiven? Or should they suffer for the rest of their lives?
Why are you asking me this?
Because that's the scenario here. I've tracked down a man named Gerard Althen. Althen ordered the massacre of hundreds of innocent people during Rancer's War and then vanished. After 10 years, I finally found him. I just need help bringing him in.
What kind of help do you need?
I need someone to fight their way into the barrows and find his hiding place. It shouldn't be too hard. One of Althen's old cronies came to help him escape. Trolls got to him, but he must have been carrying a clue to Althen's hiding place.
Alright, I'll go see what I can find.
You're smart. Working for the Ring of Daggers has two great benefits. First, we reward our friends generously. Second, we don't worry about trials and laws and silly things like that. Get Althen to Hoarfrost Downs, and he will pay for what he did.
Can I ask you about something?
You certainly can. I may or may not be obliged to answer, but you can certainly ask.
What exactly were Althen's crimes?
Althen was King Rancer's spy master and head of security. During the war, when High King Emmerich struck an alliance with the Orcs, Rancer went mad. He had Althen round up hundreds of innocent Orc civilians and put them to the sword.
So he was acting on King Rancer's orders.
Of course, but that makes him no less guilty. The dog that bites cannot blame his master for letting him off the chain.
This is true.
Althen willfully organized the slaughter of innocent people, and he will pay for that crime, no matter how long it takes.
How will he be punished?
If you must know, he will die, and most likely it will be a slow and painful death. The contract is with High King Emmerich. He hired us to track Althen down. We can bring him in dead or alive. It's our choice.
Why would you choose to kill him?
In addition to his crimes, Althen made the mistake of crossing the Ring of Daggers. He tortured and killed the lover of our leader, Copper Diarrhea. All that remained of that man was an eye. I suspect Copper will begin with one of Althen's eyes.
Okay, can you tell me more about the Ring of Daggers?
We work on a contractual basis. Guards, soldiers, scouts, couriers, whatever the client needs, we provide. We swear allegiance to no one, but work for a variety of interests within the Daggerfall Covenant. Often, even for the High King himself.
So you're mercenaries?
No, it's not that simple. You can't hire the Ring of Daggers to fight in some silly war or a military campaign. We take contracts for specific tasks, which require a few agents. And we maintain our own chain of command.
Okay.
I'll be having a drink at the Dusklight Inn in Hoarfrost Downs. I'll wait for you there.
Alright. Oh, that's a troll. I don't like trolls. They are big and they hurt. Especially when you are a tiny Bosmer. And, for some stupid reason, when you were reassigning your ability points, you put none into health. Letter from Althen. Here we go. Turin, after so many years of laying low, I thought they had forgotten about me, but it seems that's not the case. The Ring of Daggers is still after me, and they're closing in. One of their agents is asking questions around Moira's hope, and I need to escape. In the short term, I am prepared. I have a hideout within the central crypt of the Sanguine Barrows. I can seal myself within and survive for some time, but I need you to come as soon as possible. I'm hoping you can help me relocate and assume a new identity once again. P.S. Watch out for the trolls. Gerard Althen. Clearly his contact did not watch out for the trolls. Or did not watch out well enough. Because he is dead now.
Who's out there? Turin? Tell me that's you.
Open the door, Althen.
For you? I don't think so. Who do you work for? The Ring of Daggers? If so, you're wasting your time. You can't get in. And I have enough supplies to survive in here for quite some time. However long it takes until my friends come for me.
Your friend Turin was killed by the trolls.
Turin is dead? You saw him? Oh, God. I needed him to get me out. The door can only be opened from the outside. I don't have enough supplies to last forever. I'll die in here.
I can open the door if you tell me how.
Of course you will. And then you'll hand me over to the Ring of Daggers. I'm no fool. I am in a bind here, though. Perhaps I can persuade you to have mercy. You should know that, despite my past, I'm actually a very good person now.
You expect me to take your word for that?
Well, no. There's a letter in my pack, though. It would give me some credibility. I dropped my pack out in the barrows, but if you'll find and read that letter, I'll tell you how to open the door. And if you still want to turn me in, so be it.
Okay, that sounds reasonable.
All right. I believe I dropped my pack by an altar just north of the crypt. You'll find the letter in there. If you read it, you'll see. I'm a changed man. I've done everything I can to make amends. Please, just read it and come back.
I don't know what can possibly be in a letter to sort of even attempt to ameliorate the fact that he did what he did. But, sure. Let's go find it. Also, freaking skeevers. Jeez, I hate skeevers. They're all over the place in here, though. Them and trolls. It's very frustrating. Okay, this is his pack. Dear sir, I know you prefer to remain anonymous, but I must write to express my thanks. Oh boy, we are getting assaulted by skeevers. Pausing and reading on account of skeever attack. Have I mentioned I don't like skeevers? I don't like skeevers. Letter from Althan. Apparently the quest item disappeared now that I got assaulted, which I apparently did not pick it up, so I don't really know what was in that letter. The letter I found in Althan's backpack reveals he has gone to great lengths to try to atone for the atrocities he's committed during the war. I need to return to him and tell him I read it. I don't really know what was in that letter.
That's skeeversist.
I don't think that's a thing. Oh boy.
You're back.
Actually, you know what? Let me do a quick Alt-Tab, see if I can't find the letter online, because I do not know what was in that, and I would like to know if I could find it. Let's see. I might not be able to find it, but... or at least something to tell me what was in that freaking letter. Let's see. But it may not exist anymore. Let us see. Let us see. Just Nope, that's not going to help me at all. I need to actually clarify in my search that I'm talking about ESO, because letters tend to just, you know, poof at some point. There is sadly no actual indication of what was on that letter, so I don't know.
You're back. Oh, thank the gods. The walls of this crypt are closing in on me now.
We will
Ever since I
remain
realized
ignorant.
I might die in here. Funny how the mind does that. Did you find my pack, though? Did you find the letter?
I read it. I have no clue what was in it on account of being assaulted. Yes, I read it.
Very well. I hope it's giving you something to think about before you decide my fate. Regardless, I suppose it's my turn to hold up my end of the bargain. Unfortunately, this door was designed to be absolutely secure against intruders.
What do I have to do to get it open?
The door is controlled by 2 levers on either side of the barrow above. As if that weren't enough, you'll need keys to activate the levers. The keys are buried inside the Dorrell and Tamrith family crypts. I am sorry this is so much trouble.
Don't worry, I'll get the keys, activate the levers, and open the door.
Yes, and then I get to find out what my fate is to be. I hope you're really thinking about this.
Also, it's very funny hearing him talk about, oh yeah, the door is sealed, and then in the course of, talking to him, the door is just open. You know what, we're gonna double back this way, just to see if the pack has rematerialized, but I don't think it has. Damn. I have no idea what was in that letter, and I feel like I need to know in order to adequately make a decision. I don't know what was in it. And there's literally nothing online to tell me what it was either. So, I don't know what I'm gonna do. For now, I will murder this troll. Troll dead. Woohoo. What's in this pile? A key. Excellent, excellent. Honestly, if I'd known those skeevers were going to respawn, or if those skeevers had even been there, I would have waited to read that thing. Alas, that I did not know. I love how I can just, like, move out of his range. That is one thing I do love about games with action combat, is that I am capable of avoiding attacks. And, like, I can even cast while I'm moving. Which, that to me, is just very cool. And I'm here for it. Dirt to pile 2. House Dorrell key. Excellent. Alright, first lever is over this way. Make one quick stop, though, just to double check and to be sure. Oh, that's a troll! F you, troll! Okay, there's a friend. Activate this lever. And I know now I can technically enter the crypt, but I just want to double check, make sure it did not respawn or anything. I don't think it did. No, okay. There's nothing I can see there. I don't know what was in that letter, you guys. I don't know what to do. I feel like I need to know what was in that. Other than, oh yeah, he's trying to make amends for the bad thing he did. What's in this sack? This is the guy. Alright, hold on. Let me just do one last Google search. See if I can see. I'm hoping. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe. Actually, did that count as a library book for all I know? It might not have, but... These are crafting motifs. Detect memory. Letters and missives. One from Alphen. Lots of letters. Which is good that they exist, but I don't even remember what that one was. Damn it. Ugh. I don't know. Internet, you need to be more helpful here. Okay, let's see. Yeah, okay, even he has a page on the Elder Scrolls fandom wiki, but there is no information there to tell me what it was he was doing. To try to atone for what he did. I am very much annoyed by this, because I don't know what the heck it was that he was trying to do. The internet is in no way helpful in this regard. Dear internet, you need to give me something to go with. Crimes of the past. I have done a Google search multiple times. The only letter I can find listed anywhere is the one that gave me the clue that he was hiding in here. So, you know, I do not know. It's very frustrating. This guy's name is Gerard Alphen, which I've also looked up. Again, no info that is useful. I am very annoyed by this, just because it feels like not necessarily a lack of care on anybody's part, but the fact that there's no information to indicate what this thing is, it's just a little frustrating. No, Chibi. No, I have not sacrificed a friend today. Not yet, anyway. But, you know, the night's still young. It might happen. You know what? Let's try talking to him. See if that helps.
So here we are. The moment of truth. I can now look upon the face of the one who will be my judge. I hope you understand that I am in no way trying to deny my past wrongdoings, nor would I argue that those acts should be forgiven.
I understand.
If you read the letter in my pack, then you at least know that I've done what I can in the years since the war to make amends for the things I did. Even if you decide to hand me over to the Ring of Daggers, I will at least die knowing I tried.
Do you want to know my decision now?
No. I prefer you take your time making this choice. I need to get out of these barrows either way, so you can take me to the Ring of Daggers, or you can take me to the other side of the barrows and set me free. It's up to you.
All right, let's get moving.
I'm yours to do with as you will. Whatever you decide, I will go along. My fate is in your hands.
I want to ask you something.
Of course. If there's anything I can tell you to increase my chance of meriting your mercy, I am more than happy to oblige. What would you like to know?
Okay, what crimes did you commit during the war?
Please, don't ask me about that. Anything but that. Ask me about the things I've done since the war. The things I did under King Rancer. They were terrible. Hard to think about, let alone speak of. Please, anything but that.
Excuse me. Sorry, I want to hear you say it.
Fine, damn it. You want to know what I did? I'll tell you. When the orcs turned on us, Rancer ordered me to arrest and interrogate all orcs in Rivenspire. And I did. If they resisted or seemed suspicious, I had them executed. There.
And do you really think you've made amends?
I know that one can never truly wipe the past clean. And certainly not in my case. But I've done what I can. I've sent gold and gifts to the orphanage in Orsinium, and I've spent years tracking down ancient tomes of orc history for their library.
Have you done anything else?
Yes. I've fed stray dogs, opened doors for old ladies, and handed out moon sugar candy to children. That may sound petty, but the point is that I've tried.
All right, let's get moving.
I'm yours to do with as you will. Whatever you decide, I will go along. My fate is in your hands.
Okay, I found spoilers, but not the letter. Yeah, see, that was result of, like, my search as well. You know what? No. No. I am capable of being a nice person. Oh, jeez. Today is not that day. It's like, I know he's been trying to make amends for what he did, but to be perfectly honest, dude was... I honestly am not a fan of the fact that a lot of this is like, yeah, I was just technically following orders and shit. And I'm like, yeah, sure. But, cool motive. Still murder. Or at least that's how it comes across to me. So. Also, in this particular instance, I also feel like my Nightblade would honor the contract she agreed to, which is bringing this guy in, so. Damn it. Additionally, given everything that she has done so far for Emmerich, and given that
the Weiruses drove an old witch out of the Hag Fen.
this
Even
particular
so, the weird sisters make me
job
jealous.
was pretty much ordered by him, we are going to be nice and actually help out King Emmerich.
You followed through? Excellent. I worried he'd convince you to set him free. Then we'd have had to track down both of you. That would have been unpleasant. Forget that, though. Can't tell you how glad I am to finally have this bastard in custody.
He's all yours.
You've earned my esteem, my friend, and that's no small thing. You're a friend to the Ring of Daggers now. I have a feeling we'll cross paths again someday. May the gods watch over you until then. Heard you've been trying to make amends, old man. You know what I think? The only redemption for a murderous bastard like you is a slow, painful death, and we're going to give it to you. Get up! You can rot in the stockade for a little while first.
Oh no! Sorry, Chibi. But we did turn him in.
Here and now.
While we were down there, I saw a thing. So, we are going to go check that out because I'm curious what this marker is. First, though, we're gonna ride over this way. See if there's anybody else at the dolmen. I know I've technically done this dolmen already. Holy, there are more people at this dolmen. What is this? I am honestly not used to there being so many people at a dolmen. And, like, this isn't even a whole lot of people. It's like maybe one other guy. But that is still incredibly cool to me. Given how often I come to later dolmens and there not being anybody.
They serve by choice. They serve the strong. They serve me.
Oh no. No! Freaking Dread Watcher! No! Do not like those things.
Pointless. 10 anchors drop for each that is destroyed.
I do not like the Watchers. They're just creepy to me. Also, what is this? This is another quest down there. There's so much here! I had no idea. I had no idea there was all this down here. Okay, let's see. Who do we have to talk to over here?
You stomp around like a wounded Get down, you fool!
Ah, it's a Dusadaro! Quoth the Osterby bonus eyes. I mean, you're not wrong. And yes, it's basically like a terrifying beholder.
Get down, you fool! Do you want the blood fiends to see us? Now hush, hush! Adusa needs her ears right now. No, wait. Strike that. Let's talk. You can help, Adusa, yes?
What kind of help are you asking for?
What kind of help? The helpful kind, of course.
I love
I
her.
meant to arrive before evil invaded this hamlet, find Constable Maldred, and provide what help I could. But this one was detained, and the constable is nowhere to be seen. Moira's hope is lost.
So, what do you want me to do?
Patience. Adusa will explain. The survivors, they are our priority. We move together to... No, too obvious. We move separately, draw less attention that way. Adusa noticed a few survivors headed toward the large barn in the distance. Meet me there.
Alright, I'll meet you at the barn.
You go first. Then Adusa shall sneak off. Less chance of both of us getting captured by these cursed creatures that way.
Can I ask you a few questions before we head into Moira's Hope?
If you must. But hurry, please. Survivors have a terrible habit of becoming dead when they are left unattended.
What is this place?
Not is, was. This was the peaceful hamlet of Moira's Hope. Now it is a disaster area.
What's going on here?
Must Adusa explain everything? Look around. The people of Moira's Hope were either turned into blood fiends or turned into food for blood fiends. Now, as to the who and the why of this horror, Adusa cannot say.
And I do need to ask this just to grade this out. Who are you exactly?
Someone who wishes she had arrived in time to divert this tragedy. But if wishes were fishes, Adusa would be a very happy cat. This one is here to help. Now please, the survivors need us.
I love her. I love her so much. Have I mentioned? Okay, I just want to make sure the potions are highlighted. Oh yeah, that's a lot of blood fiend noises. There are many blood fiends. I am not okay with
Stay
this.
back, vampire! I'll stick you with this sword. I mean it.
Calm down, Shaveskin. Your courage is commendable, but highly misplaced. We are here to help.
And how am I supposed to trust you?
This one could have overpowered you at any time. Now stand down, or Adusa will stick that sword where the bright moons never shine.
What? How dare you?
Adusa,
Very well. I'll just go and sit down or something.
be nice.
Mortals, show a little concern, and this is the thanks you get. And where is the constable? Why isn't he here? But that is a mystery for another time. The survivors are our priority. Still, these vampires, they are most unusual.
What do you mean unusual?
Such precision, such coordination. Rarely have I seen vampires behave like an army instead of raiders. This wasn't an incursion. It was an occupation. We must work quickly. It won't take long for the enemy to discover our presence.
So what's the plan?
You stay here and guard these townsfolk. I'll go search for more survivors. No. Reverse that. Better for you to search and Adusa to stay here. Watch for signs of the constable. I will try to learn more about our enemy while you are gone.
I already know you're a vampire, but this is apparently a dialogue option anyway. That townsfolk, he called you a vampire.
That is what I am, yes? Surely you have learned by now that not every vampire is a monster. Adusa hopes that this doesn't make you uncomfortable. We still have survivors that need our assistance.
Alright, let's go rescue townsfolk. There's so many freaking blood fiends in this area. I don't like them. They freak me out. Like, oh, and there's Montclair Knights. I was trying to attack the vamp, but sure, this works too. Well, that was dumb. I should have moved. And I did not. Also, he had a face mask up. How exactly could he breathe fire at me with his face mask up like that? Logically, it makes no sense. Also, F the blood fiends right now. I thought I killed that one, apparently not. More spider silk. Hey, a survivor. Hi.
Divine, save me. Please, I'll join your army. Really, I will. Just don't kill me.
What are you talking about?
Oh, you're not one of them, are you? Thank the Divines. They just marched into town like they owned the place. That cold, horrible woman. She whispered something to the soldier, and people began to change.
Change? In what way?
The woman made a strange gesture, and townsfolk began turning into blood fiends. And she just walked away and let her companions... They were so fast, so strong. They started tearing people apart. Anyone who didn't change was attacked.
Okay, come on. We need to find any other survivors and get to the barn.
Other survivors? I didn't dare hope. All right, lead the way.
Okay, that's one townsfolk. You're going to go try to drop off at the barn. No, you know what? There are people here, so.
Divines, protect me.
Yeah, you'll be okay. Don't worry. I got this. You will not die.
I thought you were going to take me to the barn.
I am, but there are other people. The torn and bitten flesh of this recently murdered victim displays remarkably little blood for such a violent death. Dear Lord. That is one dude. That is now deceased. Alas. No. Anyone home?
Come on, let's have at it. I'd rather die fighting than get turned into one of your pitiful creatures.
I'm not one of them. I'm here to rescue you.
Well, that's a relief. I thought for sure you were going to kill me. I just wish you had gotten here in time to save my father.
What happened to your father?
They called her Larea. She demanded that we line up to receive her blessing. That's what she called it, her blessing. My father was one of the first to step forward and tell her what to do with her blessing. She ripped out his throat.
Oh, I'm sorry for your loss, but we need to get to safety.
Of course, you're right. I know you're right. Lead the way.
Come on, dude. Let's go. Apparently, the survivors get a tiny bit grumpy if we don't bring them straight over to the barn. So, we are going to sneak as carefully as we can back over towards the barn. Which I'm hoping is the right direction. Because gods only know I don't remember where anything is. Ever. Okay. Alright, dude has been rescued. Now we go off for our third and final individual to be rescued. You should be up here. Also, I see that message. I will get to it in just a second. What was that? And it was just a support system. But again, a reminder, loots.com, free way to support my stream. All you gotta do is give it a name. Give them a name and a message, and you too can send a sponsored video message to help support this channel.
I know how to deal with your kind. Come any closer and this goes straight into your heart.
Okay, easy, easy. I am here to rescue you.
I'm perfectly safe right where I am. Thank you very much. I've got a sharp blade and plenty of food. I'm downright cozy. But those bloodsuckers turn the townsfolk into their feral pets. Absolutely depressing. Divines take them all.
Okay, but seriously, you'll be safer in the barn with the other survivors.
There are other survivors? Why didn't you say so? I'll follow you, but we need to be very careful. These creatures aren't like any vampires I ever read or heard stories about. They're like a Divine's damned army.
Okay, come on, sir. We're gonna sneak. Because it is safer to sneak. You coming? Yes. Okay, I stealth, but apparently you don't.
Vampire or blood fiend, you will fall to Adusa's terribly swift blades.
Oh, it's just you. Never mind then.
Apparently you guys had fun while we were gone.
While you were gone, we had a few visitors. Nothing Adusa couldn't handle, of course, but we shouldn't linger in this place much longer.
I found as many survivors as I could.
Yes, Adusa noticed. Fewer than I hoped, but more than I expected. Meanwhile, this one learned that the vampires left a commander here. He's up in the house, atop the hill. Moira's hope can never recover while he controls the town.
A vampire commander?
Militant vampires require structure. Why is that so surprising? But we have more pressing matters. I will get the survivors out of town. You must deal with the vampire commander. Meet us on the road when the deed is done.
Can do, Adusa. I like her. Right now, she is currently tied with Chimera for my favorite Khajiit character. Actually, no. I've met 4 Khajiit characters. 4? Yeah, I've met a decent amount of Khajiit characters, but, I love them all. I love the girls we had to choose from for the main. I love Raz. Razumdar is obviously amazing. Ooh, hey, I can actually replace the hat I had. I love Raz. I love Chimera. I love her. She's amazing. It's like, why are all the Khajiit so amazing? And why didn't I not know they would be amazing before I started playing this game? Because if I had known that, my main would probably have been Khajiit.
I was wondering when you were going to arrive, Adusa.
Hi. I'm not Adusa, but, does not mean I can't kick your ass anyway. Maldred Gagnon, that's his name. Oh hey, we have a Templar in here. Cool. Oh hey, new gloves. We're gonna leave the ones I have on though. Oh, Lorea's orders, what is this? Maldred, you made the wise choice when you decided to join our efforts. I've begun the process of transforming the people of Moira's Hope into blood fiends under our control. Your task is simple. Make sure the process runs its course and that there are no survivors. Anyone not converted should be fed to the blood fiends or otherwise dispatched without pause or mercy. When the process is complete, gather the blood fiends and await further orders. Lady Lorea Montclair. Well, oh, that was the constable. That was the constable we just killed. This is his journal. I don't remember how long I believed in the principles of to serve and protect. Recent events have opened my eyes and changed so many things, however. I have a new cause to champion and new allies to support. If I regret one thing in all of this, it's that I will now be forced to oppose my dear friend Adusa Darrow. We've known each other for so very long, I find it almost impossible to imagine that she will now oppose me. I have a vague hope of introducing her to the beautiful Lorea, of converting her to our way of thinking, but I fear that my efforts will fail. She is well and truly fallen under Verandis' spell, and I don't believe that anything I say will change that. I fear that, in the end, the proud and powerful Adusa Darrow must die. Should I record the events that led to my epiphany? No. Time is short, and I have too much to do right now. Later, surely, there will be time enough to fill these pages with the wisdom I have acquired. Suffice it to say that Lorea is not a monster. I'm quite fascinated by the woman and eagerly wait to spend more time in her enchanting company. For now, let me just write that her words and deeds moved me, that her vision has become my vision, that her goals have become mine, and it all starts here in the quiet hamlet of Moira's Hope. The townsfolk are either well on their way to becoming blood fiends loyal to our cause, or they're dead and dying. Soon we can spread the gift of Lorea's blessing to all of Rivenspire, and then the chaos will be glorious. That is concerning. Let's go find Adusa. and let her know what was up. Because obviously things have happened. No! No blood fiends for all. The blood fiends are not a good thing.
By the look on your face, Adusa assumes you were successful? The vampire commander is dead, yes?
I killed the vampire commander. His name was Maldred.
Maldred? That's the name of the... No. That unclawed traitor! Adusa only wishes she had been the one to end him. You did well, Five Claw. Adusa will see that these people reach a safe haven. Then I have business of my own to attend to. There is something sinister going on in Rivenspire, Five Claw. Keep your wits about you and stay fragrant. What you saw here is only the beginning.
Where are you gonna take the survivors?
Adusa will take the survivors to Horfrost Downs. They should be safe enough there. Pardon, but this one is still coming to grips with how fast the Blood Fiends were created, and with the Constable's betrayal.
I don't know, Chibi. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out what the heck Five Claw means, to be fair. I don't know what that means. What about the Blood Fiends?
Typically, a vampire degenerates over time, eventually withering into a mindless blood fiend. The process we observed in Moira's Hope was quite the opposite. The blood curse appeared to change its victims into blood fiends almost immediately.
I'm sorry the constable betrayed the town.
Yes. Word of what happened here must be carried to my master, Count Verandis. There is much work to be done, and very little time if Lorea has truly ventured this far south.
Alright, so there was also another thing down here, I think, which we're gonna go check out. Or try to. But yeah, I have no idea what Stay Fragrant means. I'm not even entirely sure what the heck Five Claw is, or means in reference to anything. A lot of Khajiit phrases make no sense to me. What is this? Oh, this is the route to a dungeon. So what is this? Is this just like a house? Oh, I think this is somebody's... This is a house. Yep, this is a house. So this is a housing area called Wraith Home. Which I did not know existed until just now. So we're gonna go check this out, because we can. Okay, this text underneath here, though. What even... Okay, there are pillars of skulls in the walls. This is very clearly a necromancer space. That's not creepy at all. This is not creepy at all. What is this? This house is not currently for sale. Okay. I was wondering if maybe I could, you know, see it with furnishings, but apparently not. This is just creepy. What is this? There's a portal. What the... Portal to balcony. Okay, we will check that out in just a second. I apparently said something in a certain combination of words to make the assistant on my phone activate. Whoops. Not intentional. Okay, so that... There was a portal over there. Led somewhere. What about in here? No portal in here. Oh, there is a portal in here. This also goes to a balcony of some sort. Check that out in just a second. We have a very wide open area. I swear this looks like something This is just terrifying. Like, this would be a freaking fantastic place, though. To have a whole bunch of necromancers show up. And just, like, hold some sort of ritual in here. This is creepy AF, but... Oh god. Oh god, I'm gonna die. Can I swim in this? You can swim in this. I don't know what this is. I feel like this is the sort of thing that would wind up absorbing my soul. I am amazed that it is not, to be honest. Tiny underwater space. Nothing interesting in it. Also nothing interesting here. Or there. Or over here. What the heck, though? Like, I seriously feel like this is just a river for souls. I'm kind of creeped out by it. I am not gonna lie. But I do find it interesting that we can get down to it. Regardless of where we are. This is both amazing and terrifying. And I kind of dig it. I'm a little sad that this is apparently not for sale. It's just, I feel like this would be an amazing space for, you know, guilds that rely heavily on the creepiness factor. Alright, let's see where this balcony thing is. Okay, so this is a balcony high above everything. You could still jump off the edge. I would not recommend doing it, but you could. Okay, so those portals come up here. Interesting. This is just creepy. Like, I'm enjoying the visuals, but at the same time, I'm very much creeped out. Namely because of these pillars of skulls. I mean, look at this. How can you not be creeped out by this? I will say, however, that Wraithhome is an appropriately creepy name for it. And right now I'm just taking screenshots because it's just that creepy. I want to live here. I don't know about living in here, but I do think this would be a nice creepy space for like a creepy oriented guild of some sort. Looks like it was ripped out of Cold Harbor. I know, right? But like the skull motif is very much like, it's not a Molag Bal skull, it's just a skull. So, I don't know. I love these windows back here, though. I mean, look at these. These are just... Oh, they're stained glass. And everything. I honestly had no idea this was back here. I'm here for it, though. Like, I don't understand what's happening, but I do kind of like it. But also, I mean, if ever there was going to be some sort of creepy house in ESO, I can't think of a more appropriate place to put this except in Cold Harbor. Rivenspire is a good option as well. But I do see what you mean about it being... looking like it was kind of ripped out of Cold Harbor, you mean. It is my home. I will live there and fill it the most with fish, and probably put lamps, lanterns everywhere because I'm afraid of the dark, but you know. I mean, you do you. Okay, slight problem. I can't find the door. So, we port back towards the door. That was amazing and kind of terrifying. I did enjoy that, though. I hope you guys enjoyed that lovely little vignette into it. Because I know I did. I don't really know what to make of it, but it is very creepy. Whoop. As I almost knock everything over on my desk. Go me! Oh, also get all the black cats to live there with me. That is a good choice as well. This is just... Whoa! Hey, Yumi! Yumi Argonian. Yumi Gonian. Yumi should come into the light so I can check you out better. Also, I like that idle animation. I'm here for it. Seriously though, how are you doing that? I want to do that. I want that idle animation so bad. Ame says you're cute, by the way. Aw. Tell Ame is cute. Or Ame is cuter than I. Oh, it's the assassin personality, which I did not buy back during the thing. Oh well. Oh, that's troll. That was a mistake. That was a misjudgment. That was a complete error in judgment. That was a bad idea. Hopefully, I'm not bringing, you know, the troll into the city with me. I mean, one can but hope. Onwards and upwards. So we need to go find Brandis now. Or we would if there wasn't this random quest along the way. What is this?
May my brothers and sisters bring the dead to rest.
Yumi got it from visiting the Gold Coast. I will need to go check that out. I don't know. That is just, Assassin is just a sassy assassin. I mean, yeah, I would agree with that. Although there is, in fact, like a brassy assassin personality, which was, Naryu. That was up for sale during the Thieves Guild and Dark Brotherhood event that we just had a little while ago. That is just, you know, a thing. I know. Okay, we have this dude. We should go talk to him, I suppose. What do you think? Should we go talk to him? I think we should talk to him. Yumi is a sassy assassin, huh? I mean, I guess you can be. What is this?
Dark days are upon us, friend. Arce's foes spread like wildfire. Only his holy relics can save us now.
Holy relics?
Yes. The legacy of Arce's saints, imbued with his power. Our sacred mission is to find these relics and use them to stem the undead tide.
Our mission? Who else is with you?
3 Knights of Arkay obey my commands. I sent them out to the locations described in our order scrolls, but none have returned. Would you try to find them and bring back the holy relics?
I'll try.
Find my knights and bring back Arkay's relics. They're our only hope now against the dead tide.
Where did they go?
Each knight went to a different site rumored to contain a relic. Mathion went to Flyleaf Catacombs, Edweg to Sanguine Barrows, and Cecibel to Lacrata Ruins.
Okay, where are those? On this map. Okay. One's down there, one's up there, and the third one is over there. Okay. We can do this. We can find a thing. Can't we? I think we can. You know, hopefully. Gonna start up here because it's closer. And I know Verandis is there. We're gonna ignore him temporarily.
I hope you didn't have any trouble finding this place.
I feel kind of bad ignoring him.
Who are you? You don't look like a skeever.
Because I'm not. Alvarin Garot sent me to find you?
By Arkay's beard, it is good to see a friendly face in this evil land.
Did you find the relic?
Yes. A tomb held the broken scythe blade that killed Saint Octavian. I hope it helps our cause. I was just about to leave when I saw you enter the ruins. I must return to Alvarin with this relic.
Alright, you go do that. Alright, back down we go.
There you are. I hope you didn't have any trouble finding it.
We got another message coming in. What is the message? Lionel is the cutest person ever. I will fight you. Please do not fight anybody over whether or not I'm cute. The sentiment is appreciated, but I would prefer nobody fight over my cuteness. But also, y'all are cute and wonderful. So, many, many hearts for you guys. As it is. You know what? I think I need to pause for just a second. Because I think, you know, we need an assortment of filth hearts. Because you guys are amazing. Seriously, I love you all. And I would not do what I do if it were not for all of you. So, I appreciate you all so much. Many, many hearts and much love. We were literally just over here. Why could I have not found this quest before I came over there? I don't know. Oh, there's a thing. Hey, dude.
It's nice out here. No more crawling around crypts. No more undead. No more really heavy armor. No more preaching about Arkay. Nope. No more. I'm done.
Are you, Edweg, a servant of Arkay?
That Edweg is gone. I am no longer in the service of Arkay. Maybe I'll be Edweg the Traveler, or maybe Edweg safe at home. I bet you were sent to find me. Or at least the relic I was supposed to retrieve. St. Marben's fingerbone.
Do you have it?
Near as I could find out, it's buried up at the top of these barrows. But when I saw the trolls and felt the cold of the barrows on my skin, I said no more. I've resigned. You can get the relic and pass along my resignation to Alvarin.
Okay, sir. Sure. I mean, you're technically abandoning your duty, and the very much lawful good part of my brain is like, that is not a thing that should be done. But it is apparently what is happening, so... suppose we just gotta deal with that. Oh, there are so many skeevers. Oh, and a troll! Why? Why is this my life right now? Why is this my life right now? I don't understand. I'm not okay with this by any stretch of the imagination. Oh, and he's immune to that, because of course he is. Why wouldn't he be? Oh, geez, that fell off. That'd be why. That would be why I'm not getting any health back whatsoever. Where's this thing? Finger bone is down here. I didn't even need to come up here. WTF. Ame objects to being called cute. Well, Ame can object all Ame wants, but Ame is cute. And the sooner Ame accepts their cuteness, the better they will be. Because let's be real, Ame is cute. I mean, I could lie about it, but that does not change the fact that they are cute. Up, I'm about to be attacked by every skeever. Because why not? I hate skeevers. I really do not like skeevers. They're just overgrown rodents, and I do not like them. Okay, and we have one last location to double check. Over that way. We're just gonna ride and, you know, pray nothing tries to murder me along the way, and that is a thieves' trove. Well, I did not want to have to attack any more skeevers. Apparently this is what's happening because there's a thieves' trove right there. And I can actually open it now. So I'm going to. Because this is apparently what happens. What's in this? When, you know, you ally yourself with a thieves guild. Or ally yourself with a thieves guild. What are words? We just don't know.
Yeah.
Also, unrelated to anything, but I swear every time I see like a tree that sort of looks like this, for some reason my brain parses it as a giant bear. I don't know why, it just sort of does. So I start riding up, and I see that thing, I'm like, oh my god.
Penumbra? Really?
It's a
I
giant
guess I'm
bear.
impressed.
Even though it's clearly not a giant bear. I don't know why my brain thinks it is. But it does. Such is my life, apparently. Alright. Temporarily back to Tamrath. Or Camp Tamrath, rather. Because the last thing I need is over that way. But there's also, apparently a quest I missed over here. My completionist brain is not letting this happen, so...
Look at this mess. Damn blood fiends.
I missed this entirely. Also, Ame, it is my stream, and therefore it is not illegal. So there.
Good to see you again, friend. Believe it or not, your presence actually makes us feel better. And I know that I feel safer with you around. I hate to ask, but I have another task that could use your help.
What do you need?
The Countess sent a priest to sanctify the dead. Those of us particularly devoted to the light fear rising as undead creatures more than anything else. The priest is here to make sure that doesn't happen.
So, what do I need to do?
Talk to Marnus Barclay. He'll tell you what needs to be done.
I'll help the priest however I can.
You should be able to find Marnus Barclay toward the front of the camp. That's where I saw him last.
Well, what about the other dead bodies around camp?
Not to be rude, but the refugees need to take care of their own. At least in this matter. Best to let them bury their own dead. If they want help, they only need to ask. We'd be happy to dig a few graves, if that's what they need.
Aren't you worried about their dead coming back to life, though?
Terrified. But if I need to battle a newly risen blood fiend, I'd rather it were an untrained commoner than a highly skilled soldier. Perhaps after you help Marnus Barkley with the dead members of the Guard, he can perform a few rituals for the refugees.
Okay.
Blessed Arche, take these poor souls under your care. May your brilliant light cleanse their immortal souls. Oh, hello. Is there something you need, friend?
Well, one of the soldiers suggested you could use some help with your rituals.
Indeed, I could. Sanctifying, then burning bodies is a complicated process. If you could burn the bodies while I perform the sanctification rites, this will go a lot faster.
Sounds simple enough.
Take this torch. Use it on the bodies of the soldiers while I perform the ritual of sanctification.
Okay, can I ask you a few questions first?
Of course, my friend. Knowledge is light, and light is good for the soul. But remember, these poor unfortunates aren't going to sanctify themselves.
Never mind. We can just do a thing. Let us go. Oh, I'm gonna lead? Okay, then. Apparently I'm leading.
Arche, bless this soul, and sanctify this broken vessel.
Somehow, in my wild waving of the torch, I did not set that line of clothes on fire. I'm not sure how. I'm not complaining.
May the light keep you in its warm and soothing embrace.
It's just a little weird. Let's be honest.
May the light cleanse this vessel, and let it rest in peace. By the light's holy radiance, let the dead stay dead. I was considerably faster than I expected, thanks to your assistance.
Is that all of them?
Not quite. If my count is accurate, there should be one or two more bodies that we need to find and sanctify.
Where should we go to look for them?
Let's check some of the nearby overlooks. I believe the survivors told me that a few battles took place in those areas.
Okay. Up this way. How much do you guys want to bet we get up there, we're gonna get attacked?
This smells terrible. May the light bless you anyway. The light protect us.
Oh, blood fiend. Did I call it? I called it. I called this. This is... How dare. I really wish... There's a part of me that vaguely wishes I was a Templar so I could just use my staff like a pike.
Totally illegal.
Incorrect. Incorrect, Ame. I am not illegal in my own stream. I'm just saying.
I'm injured.
But also, Eris isn't completely sweet bean, and you guys should totally go follow them here on Twitch because they are awesome.
What happened? I heard a commotion and was about to send a few of the guard to investigate.
Well, we finished sanctifying the bodies of dead soldiers, but we kind of ran into a blood fiend.
As long as the two of you weren't injured, that would have been tragic. Well, we'll all sleep a little better knowing that the dead have been laid to rest. Take this as a token of my appreciation.
Gold is delicious. I'm okay with that. Alright, we actually came over here because we were trying to find a thing. And I got distracted because there was a quest I had not completed. And that could not stand, so here we are. Now we are back on track and trying to gather relics. I'm not sweet, I'm chaotic. You are chaotic sweet, how about that? I still maintain the sweetness. Kitten rar. I mean, you're just cute. I'm sorry. Oh my god, more quests I did not complete the first time. WTF.
He's still not back. I don't guess you've seen my friend Garth around, have you? Middling height, anxious-looking fellow with a bit of a beer gut?
No, I haven't. Sorry, is he missing?
Well, let's say it's possible that, someone might have dared him to go steal silk from the spiders in that cave over there?
And why would someone have done that?
Someone was probably... no, definitely drunk. Look, I didn't think he was really gonna do it. I must have passed out because when I woke up, he was gone. He's my best friend. You've got to help him.
Drive safe, Ame. I will find your friend.
The Spider Cave is near Camp Tamrith. But I wouldn't want to face the Spider Queen one-on-one.
Excuse me.
Even if I wasn't a coward with a splitting headache.
What more can you tell me?
I think that someone must have mixed something into the beer. The spiders looked so much smaller last night. Please, you've got to get Garth back.
You know, if he's dead, I am blaming you entirely, sir. Oh, that's a spider. Of course it's a spider. I don't know why I would have expected anything else. But, you know, here we are. Okay. We're also trying to be very careful and avoid going over there, because that way lies a world boss. And, well, I don't feel like fighting a world boss right now. Okay, apparently we found a lore book thing. Verandis and his thirst for knowledge and research is going to be the death of me. Watching a big dumb spider is just plain boring. Big spider tended eggs. Big spider spun webs. Big spider bored me, so I'm done here. Gwendis. I freaking love Gwendis. She's amazing. By the way, that is the big spider. World bosses are indeed crunchy. However, if it's just me, killing one is next to impossible. For one such as myself, I am equipped to help heal people fight them. Or heal people who are fighting them, not take them on myself. Hey, don't cannibalize your sibling. Bad spider. Oh, I really hope this dude is not dead. Also, what was that message? That was a message. Some sort. It was just a support message. That is the problem when you have a reminder message. For people. Just, you know, hey, you can send messages like that one. And, you know, it's a great thing. Oh my god, there's so many freaking cocoons back here. I'm seriously gonna go through all of these trying to find this dude. Because all these people are dead. Rude! Rude! Oops. I am not actually on my damage staff. That would be why. That would be why that ability did not work as I believed it did. Just looking for a guy who's hopefully not dead. Come on. Really? There he is.
Don't eat me! Wait, you're not a spider. I am saved. Oh, thank you.
I'm indeed not a spider. But I do love how his first thought upon seeing a very humanoid individual was, please don't eat me. I'm not a... I clearly look nothing like a spider. But, apparently, dude did not care. But on the other hand, I guess I can understand him being kind of traumatized by spiders at this point. So, I mean...
Oh, Divines! It was terrible. The Spider Queen was huge. She had 16 legs. Or was I seeing double? Thank you for saving me.
Are you gonna be alright?
I think so. All in one piece, anyway. If it weren't for you, I'd be spider meat. Thanks again. I am never drinking another drop. Just water for me from now on. Well, here is mostly water. Just water. And here.
How did you end up trapped in a cocoon?
I probably shouldn't have been trying to steal spider silk directly from the Queen. Of course, I might have gotten away with it, if I hadn't passed out.
Yeah, I don't think you would have gotten away with it, dude. I'm just saying. It's dark, okay? Let the poor boy have his moment of fear. Yeah, that's fair. Well, that sure was a giant snake just slithering along the path. Oh, the last thing I need is in a delve. Yay! But let's help with the Stillman, because we're here. And also, this is a very good way for me to try to level up these stabs and things, because I'm coming at this late. I did not level up this character with these stabs. So anything I can do to try to help with that is going to be a good thing. Rude! You know, it might help if I wasn't in the middle of a thing. That was going to hurt me. Opinion. Guys, you do know we need to destroy the pinions, right? Well, now you do.
Fool. Every drop of blood you spill to defeat me only gives me more strength.
Oh! Oh, this is gonna be fun. I have a feeling we're gonna need that. Whoop.
I am patient, but not that patient.
Destroy the pinion. And now we get shinies. Crafting mats. The items are not particularly useful for me personally, but you know, it's fine. Ooh, there's a sky shard. Gonna have to be very careful over here on account of the spirit. So we're gonna loop around behind. And now murder! Nope. Nope. Stop that. That's incredibly rude. I do not appreciate that. And again, once you hit a certain point, you want to go hunting for sky shards. Just trust me. Because once you hit level 50 on your characters and you start earning champion points, the only ways you get skill points are through quests that give them as quest rewards, or gathering sky shards. And for every 3, you get a skill point. So, you want to find the sky shards. Welcome back. Welcome back, Ame. Okay, there's a quest over there I can do nothing about. Oh dear. Let's see. This, I need to charge my staff. There we go. There we go. Their journal. St. Elenica's prayer book is here, but so too are the thrice-damned bandits, as if Rivenspire didn't have problems enough. Even I am no match for swarms of bandits. I retreated here to tend my wounds and write these words. The bandits wait for me to die. I fear not, for I have Arcade's protection. Saint Elenica is buried here somewhere. I can feel her presence. I hope it was all worth it. Well, now I need to find her grave, which is all the way over there. Because of course it is. Time to continue leveling all my other jobs on my main. As you should. That is a thing I do like about Final Fantasy XIV. All the jobs on one character. Wow, my voice is dying right now. No, you don't. You do not get to heal anybody. I'm not sorry about it. Rude! Okay, there we go. There is so much adorableness in this chat tonight.
On the side!
Oh hey, there's a sky shard up here. How do I get at it? I want the sky shard. I'm not sure what an easy way to get at it would be. There is a thing I need over here, so let's dig. Woohoo, prayer book acquired. Also, I'm pretty sure I need to go around. Damn it. I just want the sky shard. With minimal pain on my part. Speaking of cats, there was a stray walking along the parking lot. And of course, all three of us were kitty lovers, so one of my managers goes to the cat. And to get the cart, the cat was near, and next thing I hear is him screaming, "No, kitty, don't do that, kitty, no!" The cat ran across a 5-lane street. Oh my god. Yeah, that would be me too. Just yelling, "No, kitty, no." Oh dear, yeah, that's just... Stop that! No, you do not get to heal anybody. F you. Stop it. Oh, oh, that's good though. That is good. Damn. I was hoping I might be able to stealth my way through here. Apparently not. Oh! Oh, you are much more powerful than I thought you were. Okay, your AoE was clearly pointed in another direction. So how that didn't wind up doing what I thought it was going to do, I don't know. I want to be as cool as this spell singer is. Just some of his combat animations. Very nice. But to hear the pure horror and desperation coming from my chaotic neutral big dude manager, oh man. Andre's last will. At this point, I've accepted that I will die here with my life stream unrealized. I write this note in the hopes that someone will find it and carry out my last wishes, so that even if we cannot be together, at least Fidel will have his freedom. I watch as Fidel grew from a young colt to a proud stallion. I've watched as Master Ozalan abused this noble creature, using him as a pack horse. I vowed that someday I would buy Fidel and set him free. I stole a gem from the Bitterhand bandits, but they caught me, and will soon kill me. If you're reading this, please fulfill my last wish. Take the gem to Ozalan in Hoarfrost Downs, and trade it for Fidel's freedom. Taking the gem. I mean, I can do that. I can do that for some kid who wanted to make a horse's life better. I can totally do the thing. It's fine. Oh, look, it's back. I was in there for like maybe 5 minutes. Or no, that was probably more like 10, realistically.
I don't want revenge. I want your submission.
Rude! Moldog Ball is kind of a terrible individual. Okay, let's go back to Hoarfrost Downs. So we can buy this horse for this poor kid. He very clearly wanted a horse and could not afford it at the time. Nope, that, please leave me alone. I want no part of you. I want to just port over to Hoarfrost Downs. Hopefully. There we go. Victory!
Why will you not listen, beef-witted beast? Stupid horse. Does not even know how to do what he is told. I have a good mind just to feed the stupid thing to the dogs.
Then maybe you'd be interested in trading him for this gem?
You mean you would actually trade me that for this unworthy beast? If you're willing to do that, you're as dumb as the damn horse. What will you do with him? He's only good for hauling heavy loads, and he's not even much good for that.
I'm gonna set him free?
Ha! You're as crazy as that dog-loving boy Handre. This horse does not want to be free. He would not even know what to do. I will trade with you, but no taking it back. You will feel like a fool when the stupid thing just stands there.
We'll see. The horse eyes you nervously as if he's expecting to be beaten. Aw, poor horse. You're free now, Fidel. Fadil hesitates for a minute and then turns to go.
Fadil, what are you doing? Wait, no. Come back here, you stupid beast.
Being free. That is what he is doing.
I cannot believe it. He understood you and he just ran away.
Yes, because you're a dick to horses. I'm just saying. Of course the horse likes me better than you, and of course it's gonna do whatever it wants, because I said it could. Like, I don't think it's that hard to understand.
I rejoice that you still live. Arkay's blessing served you well. Cecibel has returned. What of the others?
Well, Mathiom is dead, and Edwig deserted your cause.
I feared as much. Alas for Edwig's weakness and the evil deeds of the bandits. Your efforts are greatly appreciated. I have rewards for your bravery and skill in Arkay's cause.
Woohoo! Swift wind. What does that mean? I am confusion. What does that mean? Horrendous.
There you are. I hope you didn't have any trouble finding this place.
Ah. Excuse me.
Ah. I take it Gwendis found you. And I assume that you dealt with Rosal Jewel?
Yep.
Then we are ready to begin. Let's find out why they tried so hard to hide this place from my memories.
What is this place?
A forgotten tumble of ruins in the desolate Locrati Hills. I found a trapdoor that should grant us access to the chambers beneath, but it's locked tight. Look around for a way to open the trapdoor, and I'll meet you at the West Tower.
I'll find a way to unlock it.
I advise caution, my friend. As with Rosal Jewel and Camp Tamrith, I have a feeling that the enemy remains at least one step ahead of us. Since I assume that Montclair's memory was never affected, who knows what we may find in the ruins below?
Can I ask a few questions?
Of course. It isn't as though we're trying to save Rivenspire or anything, now is it? Go ahead, ask your questions.
I love him. Okay, I understand Montclair and Rosal Jewel's role in all this, but what about Larea?
Larea was a sweet young woman, committed to her family and infatuated with me. She didn't ask for what happened to her, but that doesn't excuse her behavior since.
What do you mean?
Her father gave her command of a portion of his troops, just as he did with Rosal Jewel. She's been active in the north and east, creating blood fiends and causing chaos. I assume she has her eye on North Point. It would make a handsome prize.
Alright, and I did see that there was a message. What was that message? It was just my support message. I do like having that there, but it does make things slightly more complicated. Okay, find a way to unlock the trapdoor. How do I do this? Oh, there are skeevers. Because, of course, there are. Why not? Ooh, spider silk. I'm not punching a skeever. Skeevers are bitey. What's this? A trapdoor key. Excellent. We have a way to open the door. Victory. This is also not the way down, but you know what? Since when do I ever actually take the way down? Oh, you meant punch the door. That would hurt.
Over here. Did you find anything that might help us?
I did.
You found a key? Very good. Enter the ruins and I'll follow right behind you.
Let's go. Can we do this in like the half hour we have left? I don't know, but I'm sure as hell gonna try.
The way ahead. Can it be? It is! A veil has been cast upon these ruins. It's just as I expected. Lorrea knew I'd come here and has placed an obstacle in our way.
Oh, yeah, that sure is a pit of lava. Hi.
As I feared. The delay caused by my missing memories allowed Montclair to reach this place before us. This veil... it has Lorea's deft touch about it.
Veil? What do you mean?
Lorrea has placed a veil upon these ruins. It's a simple illusion spell that she amplified using the power of the Lightless Remnant. It hides the true topography and makes us see exactly what she wants. She set the trap, and we walked right into it.
Okay, so what do we do now?
We push forward. Lorea's veil is far from perfect, and she made it specifically to hinder me and my vampiric charges. She wasn't expecting you, however. You should be able to guide us through the veil, using the tears that litter the illusion.
Okay, I'm not sure how this works, but sure, why not?
You did it. You were able to widen the tear so that we can see the path ahead as it truly is.
Sure, let's go with that explanation. I don't know what it means really, but sure, why not? Rude! Also, I swear this place just looks purple now. I'm gonna assume I gotta go this way.
Now you shall witness the true power of Verandis, Ravenwatch.
You know, Verandis is probably one of the few decent Altmer I have met in the course of this game.
The way ahead appears blocked, but I'm sure it's another illusion.
Oh,
They
yay!
hid this gauntlet of traps for us. We need to move through this area with caution.
Yay, because of course there are traps. Why wouldn't there be? I could have crossed that sooner rather than later. I'm kind of kicking myself for not doing that before, but that's fine. What the? Whoa!
A real chasm or another illusion. We probably shouldn't chance it. See if you can locate another tear. This way! With the veil torn, I can see a way up over there.
Okay. Sure. Okay. I guess we go this way. I don't really know where I'm going. I'm just sort of following these markers on the map and praying it's the right way. Because I don't know. This way, this way. Oh, talk to Verandis. Not touch the tear.
We need to clear this portion of the veil so that we can move forward. See if you can rip open a tear and shred this illusion.
Are you ready?
Whenever you are, my friend. I just hope there are a sufficient number of tears for you to rip apart. I'd hate to get trapped within Lorea's Veil with no way out.
Agreed.
Hopefully, that's the last of the Veil. Let's see if we can get through that door now.
There was a door? Oh, there were doors!
Well done, my friend. I'll meet you on the other side. I think what we're looking for is just beyond this chamber.
Oh, look! Skeletons! This is a lot of necromancy. I am not a necromancer, but I do have a necromancer alt. This is a lot of commands. A lot of skeletons, even for me. I don't like them all. Oh, jeez. Thank you, Verandis, for walking just close enough to them for me to need to attack. Also, why can the AI not be smart and have him attack the same one I'm attacking? I don't know.
The item we seek is through here. Follow me.
Further into the ruins we go. I guess. These stairs. Where even are we? Okay, that, I think, is the way out.
This must be what we're looking for. Amazing! It's as though it has been waiting for us all of this time.
I
wonder, is this book real or just another of Lorea's illusions?
That's a good question. I don't know.
Remarkable! It appears to be an intact volume of Ayleid lore. If it's real, then this is what we came here to. No. This can't be correct.
What does it say?
This is all about the remnant of light, before it became corrupted. It mentions that the remnant requires a vessel to make full use of its limitless potential. A container for its abundant power.
Is Montclair that vessel?
That seems likely. Between the relic's magic and the vampiric abilities I inadvertently provided, Montclair has become more powerful than I expected. The book also says that if we break the vessel, we break the relic. I will need to think upon that.
Okay, well, don't take too long to think about it, cause, I am pretty sure we're gonna have to kill your friend. I'm just saying. Even though he is clearly not your friend anymore, you know, it is what it is, I guess.
Well, my friend, it appears that the book is real and not part of Lorea's illusion. I believe it will be of great help to us in the trials ahead. That said, I have much research to do. Ancient Ayleid isn't my native language, you know.
Is this book really gonna help us?
I believe so, yes. I have much more reading to do before we get to that point, though. Know that we wouldn't have this advantage if not for you. I could never have navigated Lorea's Veil without your help. While I continue my research, you should head to North Point. Gwendis caught wind of Lorea in that area, and I had her direct Doral and Tamrith to take their troops north. I'm sure they'd appreciate any help you can provide.
What can you tell me about North Point?
Baron Dorel considers North Point to be his seat of power. He has a number of holdings there, including a lucrative maritime endeavor. It makes sense that Montclair would send Lorea there. If they control North Point, they control the North.
Should I look for anyone in particular when I get up there?
Gwendis reported that North Point has been sealed. I fear Montclair already controls the city.
Ooh.
Find Baron Dorel. He commands the troops amassing outside the city. I'm sure he has a plan in motion. Talk to the Baron and see what you can do to help.
I'll find him.
I expect that Baron Dorel and his troops will have found a good vantage point outside the city. While you help them liberate North Point, I'll continue to study the alien book we discovered.
Alright, up to North Point we go. Although first, there's this estate over here. Let us investigate. Oh, those are wolves. I don't want to be their friends. No, thank you. I don't want to be wolf friends. Nope.
Mothers of darkest oblivion, come forth. The veil is pierced. Pass through the gate, I entreat thee.
I have no idea what that was about. I'm curious now, though. The heck? The heck was that screaming? Really? Really? You summoned a watcher. You summoned a watcher. What the heck? Why would you do that?
Thank you.
What the heck? Ugh. I do not understand some mages. Like, why would you do the thing? I do not understand. Ugh. Some mages are just weird. Okay, there's a quest over there. I do see it. But I want to see what's up here. There's also a quest here.
You there! Please! You must help! Traveler, please. Have you heard tidings of the Edrald family? I've just come from their manor, and they're gone. Just gone!
Okay, tell me what's wrong.
I've just arrived from Wayrest. Preparations are underway for my Arlie and I to be married. When I returned, the estates were deserted. Her family, the servant, gone. I don't know what could have happened to them.
Any idea where they might have gone?
No, I don't. Arlie's parents have owned this estate since before I was born. We were to be wed here, but a month from now. I know that Rivenspire has bigger problems right now, but this is my future. Will you help me look for them?
We can search together.
Thank you. I'm fairly competent with a dueling blade, but I'm out of my element here. Let's start in the manor house. There has to be some clue there.
What else can you tell me about the situation?
Not much to say, really. I was in Wayrest, sealing writs and appropriating documents in preparation for the wedding. To come back only to find my beloved missing. It's most disheartening.
Your beloved, that would be Arlie?
The Lady Arlie Edrald, of the Westmark Edralds. A storied family of some means. Arlie's granddam was a powerful mage, you see. Her adventures took her all over Tamriel. We were betrothed when we were children, and this has been my home ever since.
Okay. Well, their animals are still here. Which means they probably didn't pack up and walk away. But where could they be?
Quiet as the grave. Wherever they are, they're not here.
Nothing in the... Oh, here we go. Cassandra Edral's Journal, Volume 3. As the eve of Federic's return approaches, Arlie continues to withdraw into herself. The power Dulce has over her is overwhelming, and even my motherly attentions lose their effectiveness before her constant presence. Alan has confronted Dulce at last, though I fear it was to no avail. The brute has had time to prepare her arguments, and from the look on my husband's face, they're quite formidable. He should not have allowed himself to become so attached to the lass. I knew the moment we took her in that no good would come of it. Despite the difficulties in acquiring the necessary materials, everything has been laid out and prepared. Alan is as nervous as I am about what might come. Somehow Dulce has managed to quail even his brave heart. No matter, I'm certain justice will prevail in the end. What does that mean?
Dolki was causing her worry. The servant? My word. We should search her quarters. Perhaps something there will hint at what happened. Arlie's room. Dear sweet Arlie. If anything's happened to her, I don't know what I'll do.
Okay, it doesn't look like there's anything in there. Random book. Whose room is this? We can't read anything around here, which makes me kind of sad. Nice house, though. That was Arlie's room. Back down the stairs we go.
There! Stendar's mercy. Better have left some clue.
Grabbing crafting regent.
This might be it. This seems to be Dolki's diary. She was concerned. She writes about Arlie's sad smiles. Missing me, no doubt. She brought Arlie flowers. And then they went to the windmill. Oh dear.
What's wrong?
Well, it's just that the windmill is our spot. Me and Arlie's. It's where we went to, you know, rendezvous. So why would she take Dolki there? It doesn't make any sense.
Well, what else does it say?
Not much. Not about that, anyway. Wait. They saw the Baroness hide something away at the windmill. It doesn't say what. Traveler, the Baroness never goes out there. Why would she hide something?
Anything else?
Nothing. Nothing. But I'm shaking like a leaf. Here, take it away from me. Let's go. Let's check out the windmill.
Well, now you know I gotta see if we can read that. We can! Dolki's diary. Frederick leaves for Wayrus tomorrow. Arlie's overcome. You can see it plainly on her face how much she does not want him to go. I wonder if it were me leaving, would she look the same? Huh. While scouring the hallway floor, I heard sobbing from Arlie's room. It isn't right she should be so sad. Maybe there's something I can do. Brought Arlie flowers. She's still sad, but it was good to see her smile. Went hunting with Baron Edgerald. Everything was fine until we found that fox. We pursued but became separated in the mountains. While trying to find my way through, I came upon a bear. It startled my horse, throwing me into the rocks nearby. Then it reared up to strike. If the Baron hadn't come upon me, then I'd be done for. Alright, brief pause while I double check what that message was, because I saw a loose thing come in, but it was just another support. That's fine. Let's see. I decided to tell Arlie how I feel. Life's too short for waiting. Dolki has a thing for Arlie. That makes me kind of happy. I think I've made things worse. Arlie ran off crying because of course she did. How could I ever compare to Frederick? Arlie came to see me while I was unloading casks of wine from Fell's Run. She asked me to come see her in the old windmill. We talked for hours about Frederick, about us. She says we should spend more time together, that she isn't as lonely with me to talk to. But that isn't all. While we were talking, the Baroness came into the mill and hid something up on the second floor. I don't think she saw us, but we should be more careful from now on. The Baron came to me today and asked what my intentions were towards Arlie. She told her mother about me and is quite distraught. I told him how I feel and that I would never do anything to hurt her. I even offered to leave. He told me that wouldn't be necessary. I think he understands. Received a shipment from Shornhelm. Unusual stuff. Lots of powders, dried plants, and some kind of shimmery gemstones. The Baroness had me take them down to the basement for storage. Funny, the smell reminds me of Arlie's grandmother. The heck? Well, to the windmill. Because something is definitely up.
When we were children, Arlie and I came here to get away from the world. What I wouldn't give to have her with us now.
In this coffer, we have dusty papers. These papers are an old correspondence detailing a series of landholding disputes between the Edrold family and Fells Run. Which I can't read. It's fine. It's in this barrel. Torn clothing. Scraps of damaged clothing in sore need of repair. Which I'm apparently taking because they're apparently relevant somehow. I don't know. God, those are outside, apparently. A backpack. Camp supplies. Moth-eating canvas and moldy cases of hardtack fill this old camp supply kit. Cassandra Edrell's Journal, Volume 1. Okay, so where's 2? My daughter has become quite maudlin since Frederick left for Wayrest. I've assured her that all will be right when he returns, but she remains quite dour. I've taken the liberty of sending to Fells Run for a cask of tawny port. Such is hard to come by with the growing trouble in the region, and spirits from the arbors of Somerset are always a welcome reprieve from our local distillations. Surely their bright and sunny notes will bring her aught but cheer. Arlie came to me this evening in tears. It would seem Dulcie, simpleton that she is, has managed to cause her no end of distress. While I can understand how it might be difficult for her to fathom that she does harm with her attentions, that's no excuse. If only Frederick were here, his constant company has always comforted our dearest daughter. What I wouldn't give for him to return on the morrow. No matter how strongly I word my arguments, Alan seems unconcerned. He's rather attached to that servant girl. Doesn't he see what's at stake here? If Dulcie is allowed to interfere with our daughter's wedding, it could ruin all. Such self-indulgence is abominable. I'll not allow her to continue this harassment.
Arlie told her mother. Then it's true. It's all true.
It's in the toolbox. An unusual key. This key is unnaturally cold to the touch.
That's the key to the Undercroft. That must have been what the Baroness hid here. But why? We should investigate.
I would agree, sir. I don't know what's going on. Other than whoever this Dulcie is apparently had a thing for Arlie. Which probably would not be an issue if she was not already engaged to the guy I'm currently running around with. I'm not sure what's going on. We will find out. Also, we may go just a tiny bit over to complete this, because I don't know how much longer this is going to be. Okay, apparently that's below? Below, okay.
The Undercroft. Steel yourself. We don't know what's down there.
Apparently... I'm not sure what's down there either, but... let's see. I would be chasing all the lightning bugs and butterflies. I mean, you totally can. I think they're mainly used as, fishing mats, but... I don't fish that often in this game, because fishing in any MMO tends to bore me. I feel like a terrible person for saying that, but fishing in this game is really boring. Well, then I would catch all of the fishes. I mean, you totally can. Provisioners always need fish, but it's so boring to me. Oh my god, why is this loading screen taking forever? I feel like whenever I'm on like a bit of a time crunch, the loading screen purposely takes forever. I know that's ridiculous, but I honestly feel like that's what's happening. Here's volume 2, apparently. Alan continues to believe this association between our daughter and Dulce is but a passing fancy, that we should allow it to play out. He hasn't had to look into her eyes and see the terrible divide it's created within her. She's torn with herself, and I will not watch her rent asunder while we stand helplessly by. If he will not do anything about it, I shall take matters into my own hands. Went to talk with the constable today, only to find her in her cups. It would seem our state is not alone in its troubles. There has been a power shift in Fell's Run. Her replacement was not helpful, nor was he forthcoming as to why. It would seem the town will no longer bother itself with our affairs, nor ensure our protection. The nerve of the man. When this business with Dulce is settled, I will have strong words for his superiors in Shornhelm. Opened the Undercroft for the first time in ages. When we locked it up after Alan's mother died, I had hoped he would never open it again, but it's my only hope now. I found it. A ragged old book detailing what is necessary to contact Marunis Dagon, Daedric Prince of Change. If any can alter our fate, it will be him. The ritual seems to be simple enough, though I know dabbling with even the simplest of conjurations can prove dangerous. Still, what choice do I have? You had the choice to not form any sort of contract with a fucking Daedric Prince. I'm just saying. I've dispatched a courier to Shornhelm for the necessary components. We'll have to be discreet about it, but I trust Allison to be discreet.
Harley's mother did this? She summoned a Daedric Prince to... But why? Stendar's mercy!
Oh, that sure is a gate.
What is that? Are you seeing this?
Yeah, I saw it, dude. Remember, the most important thing is to pay homage to the flames of the Deadlands first. Okay. Seriously, I don't know. I don't know what the heck. Okay, what is this? Basin of flame. Water. This would be earth. Okay. Okay, flames first. Flames insulated with earth. And then I'm assuming water? Okay. We'll try it, and if that doesn't work, then...
What did you just do? It's getting hot over here.
I would hope so.
The air is starting to fill with dust.
Sort of the point.
I did it!
So I was trying to activate this portal.
Harley!
The right damned hero you are. If my ribs weren't so bruised, I'd give you a hug.
Dulce is a girl! Hi, Harley.
Thank the eight. When we found the portal closed, I feared the worst.
Are you alright?
A little tired, but unhurt. Dulce and I managed to overpower our captors. Mother and father, they're still trapped. I'm afraid to ask, but would you be willing to look for them?
Of course.
Frederick brought you, didn't he? I knew he'd not forget me, but I worried. Dulce, will you go with our new friend? I need a moment with Frederick.
Frederick insisted I help.
Oh, I knew he wouldn't abandon me. Thank you for coming. If we get through this, we will be in your debt.
Okay, we're gonna go just a tiny bit over so I can finish this quest, and then that will be it for the night. Murder the other person then. I mean, yeah. How did you get here?
During the night, there was a crash, and then these terrible creatures crawled up out of the basement. Father, he tried to fight them off, but they overwhelmed him. They caught us and dragged us here, to this awful place.
Did you see where they took your parents?
No, but there are ruins everywhere. Maybe near one of those? I'm sorry, but I'm not sure.
Alright, let's see.
Let's get moving. Arlie, be safe.
Looks like we go this way first.
Don't tell Arlie this, but her mother's responsible for bringing us here. She may not be happy to see us.
Yeah, I sort of figured that. Oh hey, I get Fighters Guild XP. Excellent. I don't think so.
Hey, over here, help, please! Daedra everywhere. Took my wife, my daughter.
Okay, your daughter's safe. I'll find your wife. Just go get to the portal.
I don't know who you are, stranger, but thank you. Be careful. These Daedra, they're animals.
That is sort of how they work. I'm just saying. Okay, her mom looks like she's over that way. Oh, that was an angry imp. Or scamp, rather. Oh, no, stop that. How about we don't summon random fire portals and say we did? No, stop that. Oh great, now I've just summoned all of them, because why not? You know what, as long as he is doing the thing, it's fine. Okay, I think we go this way.
This lava goes on as far as I can see. How can anything live in this place?
Well, they're Daedra. So, I mean, I'm assuming the fire doesn't bother them as much as it might a mortal. Just a, you know, speculation. I'm not 100% sure. That is my best guess, anyway. Okay. The mama is over this way.
Please, I don't want to die.
You know, just a thought. Maybe, just maybe, you should have thought about that before you summoned and tried to make a deal with a Daedric prince. Those never end well for anybody.
The Daedra. They took my little girl, Arlie. Have you seen my Arlie?
She's safe.
Oh, thank Julianos. I should have never gone into the Undercroft. I should have never taken that key.
Why did you?
Ask Dulki. None of this would have happened if she... But it doesn't matter now. I just want Arlie to be happy again. Is that so wrong?
You put her in danger!
You're right. I should have listened to Alan. He said we should just wait it out. He was right.
Okay, get to safety. Your daughter's waiting.
One last thing. The Daedric Lord here, Valark, has a relic called a Sigil Stone. It's attuned to our manor in Rivenspire. If it isn't destroyed, she could come through at any time.
Of course she could.
Please, promise me you'll destroy it.
I promise.
Thank you. Julianos guide you in your quest.
Jeez, her mom is a terrible person. honestly do not know what her mom thought she was accomplishing by trying to make a deal with a Daedric prince of all things. Just because she thought, you know, hey, my daughter isn't mature enough to make her own decisions about, you know, anything. So I'm gonna make a deal with the Daedric prince and hopefully, you know, have that keep her from interacting with the servant who is in love with her. Like, what do you...
Another mortal come to play?
In what universe does that make any sense? Spoiler alert, by the way, it makes precisely no sense. But it is what has happened.
Well now, I've broken a sweat. I've not had this much fun in ages.
Funny. She's not as scary now.
I mean, one would hope.
Arlie!
My friend, you are truly a hero worthy of song. I can't begin to express the depth of my thanks. You've done so much for me already. Might I ask your advice?
Advice about what?
My future. As we've walked together, I've come to see how small my life really is. If you hadn't come along, my dearest Arlie and her family would be dead. And perhaps myself as well. I feel... perhaps I should strike out on my own. Become like you?
Huh. You know what? I'm honestly going with this second one. It's never too late to learn to defend yourself and those you love.
Sage advice. So be it. Once the estate has returned to order, I will return to Wayrest and enlist in the Guard. I will miss my Arlie dearly, but at least when I return, it will be as her capable defender. I am sure she'll wait for me.
I mean, if he wants to protect his girl, who am I to tell him not to do it, you know? I actually think it's kind of sweet that he wants to. But, like, for little things like that, I honestly wonder why the heck they wind up asking me about anything.
And everything goes back to the way it was? I don't know how I feel about that.
What do you mean?
Federic's back, and Arlie, she really does care for him. Seeing the look on her face as he stepped through that portal. Look, I'm just a servant. If me being around causes problems for her, maybe I shouldn't stay.
Oh, now this one's tough. This is a decision. Another decision point. Our options are, listen, Arlie needs people she can rely on, you've more than proven yourself, or get out there, see the world, and make a name for yourself. First one, huh, Chibi? I love that they give us these options, but at the same time, it's like, why are you always asking me to make these choices? Have a thought of your own. But it is true. So, listen. Arlie needs people she can rely on. You've more than proven yourself.
You're right. How could I ever consider abandoning her? She needs me now, more than ever. Before you go, Arlie wants to speak with you. She's waiting for you just outside.
Oh, our savior. Thank you again for everything you've done.
You wanted to speak to me?
Only to say that without you, none of this would have been possible. My father, my mother, Dulki, maybe even Federic. we would all be dead right now. If you ever have need of a home, please, you will be welcome here.
Well, we have dialogue.
Arlie, Baroness, I'm leaving.
Frederick!
But you've just returned.
I know, my love, but please hear me out. I am a weak man. I have no knowledge of combat or the world. If this were to happen again, if raiders were to attack, or one of the Covenant's many enemies, there is nothing I could do to stop them. I will not be a slave to the whims of fate. When I return, if I return, I will be better able to defend us from the many dangers of this world.
Is there nothing I can say to make you stay?
No, my love. I've made up my mind about this.
I have truly no say in the matter?
If something happened to you, I would never forgive myself. So I must go.
Then go.
Take care, my love.
Frederick.
I feel kind of bad for her. She does love him. But like, you can tell she does care about him. But seriously, like, he could have at least asked her what she thought of the thing, but he didn't. And that is concerning on several levels. But this is sadly where we must leave things, my friends, because it is late. And I do require sleep and getting ready for tomorrow and more packing. There's always more packing. We're almost done, at least, but there is a lot. I hope while he's gone, she marries Tolkien. I mean, you know what? I don't really know how that's gonna work out. We will hopefully see at some point. Because sometimes when we're done with zones, the game lets us, revisit NPCs. Or, like, they gather with us in the final area. So, maybe, we will see a thing. Who knows? I certainly don't. But we will have to see what winds up happening, I suppose. But thank you all so much for coming and for hanging out with me tonight. You know I appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Many, many hearts for you all. It kind of makes me sad that we're not going to be, streaming again on Sunday. But it is final prep for move. And on that day, I'm actually starting the drive to our new home with the cats. So, hopefully things go well. Hopefully the cats don't freak out too much. We shall see. You shall, Chibi. You shall. But again, thank you, my friends, so much for coming and for hanging out with me. If you guys are new around here and you enjoyed what you saw, though, there is a heart-shaped button up in that corner, right up there, that you guys can click on. And if you turn notifications on, you will find out when we will be live next, which sadly is not going to be on Sunday like it usually is. It will not even be next Thursday, because unfortunately, again, we are off next week. But hopefully we will be back to things as per usual on the 25th of this month. Again, hopefully. I make absolutely no guarantees on account of me not being sure when stuff is arriving. So please behave yourselves while I'm gone. If you're missing fun channels to come check out, though, you guys can always visit my Twitch page here. I will usually be hosting people at any given point, So, you know, there might be some new streamers for you guys to check out. I know they're not me, sadly. But, you know, other people can be fun too. And any of the channels that I'll be hosting during that time are very good people. So please check them out. Please support them if you can. They are awesome, as are you. Many, many hearts. Again, I will try to have a presence in Discord even through the move. And you guys can still ping me for things through Discord if necessary. I will try to keep you guys updated on Discord as well. Which, if you guys don't have the link yet, I believe all of you do. But for any of my lurkers who may want to come hang out there as well, that is an option. Alternatively, you can more discreetly keep an eye on my Twitter feed. That's twitter.com/Thionel, same way it's spelled, right down there and in my username. Yes, I will keep you guys all appraised of what is going on and when we should be back. I will miss you guys in the interim, though, because you guys are wonderful. And I do enjoy hanging out with you guys every week, so hopefully I'll get you guys back sooner rather than later. We shall see. But for now, my friends, it is late. I need to, you know, rest up for moving prep and such. But again, thank you so much for coming, for hanging out with me. And I will see you guys, hopefully, in about a week. Hopefully. But until then, guys, have a good week. Have a good weekend. Have a good couple of weekends, actually. And I will hopefully be seeing you guys in a couple of weeks. Bye.